Hello, so this is a video about the quiz app that we are doing. I'm going to show you that I finished it in Handlebar Labs. See all the check marks. Alright, now that I've shown that, we can get into the code. So, this one was a little more based on like the styling and stuff, less about the functionality, and there's a lot of styling. So here we're just going to start in this index.js is where we look at our header, which is the very top, which you'll see kind of later on. And when I show off the app, it's kind of like that top bar, and this is kind of just where it all happens. So like originally shows quizzes, and then you have all this kind of navigation stuff. Next, we'll look at this kind of row items, which is just kind of the layout of the items. It's pretty simple. Just have some styles and the row item, how it will look. And then in quizindex.js, we have the how the kind of front page looks where you select which quiz. And you can see we have this scroll view, which allows us to scroll, status bar, and then we have this row item, which I just showed you. And we have like the name, what it's going to look like, and then we also have this navigation. So when you click on the button, when you click on whichever button, it's going to send you to whichever set of questions. Oh, and so that's about it for the quiz index, and then we have our main kind of where we have most of our functionalities in quiz.js. So we have our styles, then we start our state, where we have a couple variables to kind of help us navigate and keep track of the number of questions we have done, and to see if we've answered it correctly. So this just kind of checks if the answer is correct or not, and then it kind of allows us also to print that. Keep doing that. Print that kind of visual X and check mark. This next question is just kind of once we answer the question, it sends us to the next question, and then we just have our render where we have all how it looks. Safe area view. All of this is kind of stuff we've gone through before. One thing new that we see here is this view inside of a view. That's new that we haven't done before, and that kind of just lets us separate the styles. And we can have a different style in this view than in this view, so the spacing can be different and stuff, which is very helpful. And then then we have this stuff, which is the circle with the X and the circle with the check mark, and it kind of just checks if that does happen, then it prints those for whichever is the correct state. And that's basically it for the code section. I am now going to explain the app. All right, so here we have the app. We have the quizzes header at the top, and we kind of have our 3 row items, all with their individual colors. And we can see if we go to each one, it keeps that color, and it goes to the correct set of questions. And you can see we can select the answer, and we get it right, it goes to the next question, and we can just look at these other ones. And if we get the correct answer again, it goes to the next one, and you kind of saw that the one in the bottom left corner. And see, you can get it wrong, it keeps that 0 to 2. And that's basically the app. It's pretty cool. It was cool to kind of finally learn the navigation stuff, so that was super cool. And that's it.